octopus?
That's my guy, yeah.
Yo,
It's Kate,
and Achaia.
and welcome back to
This is where it's at.
episode, what is this, 3
Is it only 3?
or 4? 4, episode 4.
Episode 4?
This is episode 4.
Well, we've missed you guys.
We're back.
We have had a crazy week. Let me tell you.
More than a week.
You know how Halloween was my favorite, and I was so excited to freaking film an episode. Yeah, well, we filmed 2 episodes, and yeah, you want to know what happened with those? They're gone.
Jeez.
I'm still pissed. No, I'm over it. We're not letting it bother us, but I just want to tell you guys, sadly, we did record 2 good episodes, and the audio did not save.
Yeah.
So
We were having some technical difficulties with our sound. So we filmed 2 different Halloween specials, and both of them were flops, which is a minor setback in the grand scheme of things. It's all okay, but
for this month, it was a minor setback. Or the past
we're
month.
here. We're back. We fixed the audio. We figured it out. And today we're here to talk about November.
Yep, skip ahead to November. Boom, we're in November now.
Last episode was...
I'm just mad because we filmed, and don't worry guys, we'll do this next year, but we filmed a ranking celebrity Halloween costumes episode, and we literally worked so hard to find like the funniest Halloween costumes.
It was so funny.
And it was so good, and we lost that audio as well, and I'm just like, it's too late now to even do that, so I'm just annoyed.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kate and I actually haven't even seen each other for a week because she left me to go on a dang Caribbean cruise.
Yeah, I've been gone. I went on a cruise to the Bahamas with my Aunt Jane, which I am so excited to talk about because I have some funny experiences that I want to tell you. And I've told everybody else in my life this story except for you because I wanted to save it for this podcast. So should we just go into that?
Yeah, well, first tell them where you went.
I did. I went to the Bahamas. Well...
The Bahamas. Bahama Mama.
We flew to Florida, and then our cruise took off out of Florida. We actually missed our first flight, so it was a little bit chaotic getting there, but we made it.
Yeah, that sounded stressful. You guys did it though.
Yeah, we made it there. It was a really cool experience. I have never been on a cruise before, so it was a whole new
Neither of us
experience
have, actually.
for me. I actually wanted to talk about this as well. My first night on the boat, I got so seasick.
Really?
Genuinely ill. To the point where I had to just go to bed. I showered and went to bed. But the whole time I was in the shower, I was like, oh my God, rocking back and forth. Please don't throw up. Please don't throw up.
Yeah, I don't know if I could cruises make me boats just always have made me sick and tired.
And I thought I was invincible. I thought that there was no way that I was going to be seasick from this boat, but I was so wrong. But thankfully my equilibrium adjusted to the rocking of the boat, and eventually I kind of got used to it and it didn't bother me anymore. Mm-hmm. And then when we got off of the boat at the end of the cruise, being on the dry land, I felt so sick again, and I was getting stressed. So I was Googling and doing research. I was like, what does it mean if you feel disoriented after getting off a cruise? Did I get poisoned? I was so paranoid. There's a thing called land sickness. Who would have thought?
What was that?
Your equilibrium eventually adjusts to the like constant motion.
Oh, okay. So
and you kind of get used to it.
Like a fish?
What?
Like a fish.
Yeah.
You're sure. Like a fish out of water.
Yes, I was.
Feeling all disoriented.
Because on the dry land, I felt so like rocky and weird. Disoriented. I feel like
you feel after like a roller coaster.
Yeah, I felt like my whole world was rocking back and forth. It was a really weird experience. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
I get it. That's weird.
It was like super disorienting and super like vomit inducing. I don't know how to explain. I felt like the room was rocking back and forth, like as if I was on a boat, but I was on land.
Did your aunt get sick?
No. But she had been on many cruises before. This was my first time, so I think my body might have just been a little bit weak.
Low key.
In that sense.
Maybe next time you won't feel as bad.
But it was an awesome experience. The Bahamas is its own country, obviously, so it was really cool to explore a different country. I always love doing that. But I actually have a funny story to tell.
Wouldn't be a Kate experience that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing really that crazy, but to me, I just thought it was so entertaining. And like the second it happened, I was like, I can't wait to tell this on the podcast.
All right, tell it.
So we spent our entire first day in the Bahamas, like kind of just exploring. And we went to like off the grid type places, like away from the touristy areas. We tried to at least. And our last stop for the day was a beach on like the opposite end of the island to where our boat was. And we get there and there's a couple other like tourist people there because it was a very beautiful beach. But it was off the grid. And we get there and the first experience on this beach was this random woman coming up to me and my aunt and being like, just letting you guys know, like, if you plan on going to the bathroom, I wouldn't go alone. Like, it's a pretty sketch area over there.
What?
Like, she was like, I really wouldn't go over there alone. Was she on the
cruise too?
No, I had never seen this lady
just like
before in my life.
Vacationer?
Yeah. And she was just like, I'm just warning you, like, whatever. And in my head, I'm thinking like, okay, well, the bathrooms were 20 feet away. Oh, wow. So I'm like, if it's sketch over there, it's got to be sketch over here. Like, it's not, it's like a 30-second walk to the bathroom.
Nah, the bathroom's a whole new world though.
So I was like already like put on edge. And like, just to paint the picture for you a little bit, there was like employees everywhere walking around, coming up to us, trying to sell us stuff. It's very different than like America, obviously. But yeah, just a lot of men all over the place trying to sell you alcohol, trying to sell you like jet skiing rides, like even like there was a guy that came up to me and he was like, you're so stunning, like blah, 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 blah. Like, good job, mom. Like, she's stunning. And I was like, this ain't even my mom, but whatever. Like, it's fine. Anyway, there was a lady from our bus or a lady from the boat who rode the same bus as us to get to this beach. So we knew her. She was on our cruise ship. Mm-hmm. And she was this really beautiful, young, like 27-year-old woman. And we had been talking to her all day. Whatever. We spend our time at the beach. We're getting back on the bus that takes us back to the boat. And all of our people are back on this bus. And she comes on like with a drink in her hand and like in her bathing suit. And she's like, I'm going to stay on the beach. And we were like, you're going to what? And she was like, yeah, I'm going to stay. Like, the people here are so awesome. Like, I'm just going to stay on the beach with them.
Not come home?
And not go back on to
is that allowed?
Our bus. I mean, it is allowed.
Oh, I thought you meant back on the cruise.
But the cruise ship people told us, if you are not back on the boat by 3:30, welcome to the Bahamas because you're stuck here.
So scary, bro.
Like, and so I was very scared about missing the boat leaving.
You were like on an hour early.
Yeah, so we were on the 1 hour before bus.
Okay.
And she was like, I'm going to stay for 30 more minutes and hang out with these guys I just met. And everybody on our bus, including the bus driver who was from the Bahamas, was like, I don't know if that's a great idea. How are you going to get back to the boat? And she was like, oh, I met this guy Sosa and he is going to drive me back to the boat dock. Like, he's super nice. He seems cool. Like, I trust him. He's going to drive me back. And we were all like, no, you're not. Like, are you stupid? That's everything they tell you not to do. You're in a foreign country with a random man on a random beach.
But it's Sosa.
And she was like, I don't even think his real name is Sosa, but that's what he told me it was. So I'm just going to go with it.
Oh my gosh.
And everybody was like, take a photo of his license plate. Like, take a photo of Sosa. Like, just in case. Gosh. Like, just in case she doesn't make it back. Like,
for real.
Anyway, fast forward like a couple hours, I went to her room to see if she had made it back or not. And she wasn't in her room. And so I was like walking around just because I was curious to see the ending of the story. And eventually I did see her stumbling through the halls on the boat. So she did make it back. But to be honest with you, I didn't see her once after that. And it was like she vanished.
I
did see, she made it onto the boat.
That's good.
But I didn't see her.
Maybe she was just sad to leave her
It was crazy. And she was like, it's not like that. I have a boyfriend at home. And I was like, bah. Like, it's not like that.
She was just stressing everybody out on the bus.
It was crazy.
She was like, he's buying us drinks.
Yeah, she was like, he's wants
taking
me to stay
to his house.
It was crazy. And no hate to her. Like, I'm sure she had a great time, and I'm sure, like, it was awesome and whatever.
Yeah.
Just, I would never do that personally.
That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe she'd been on cruises before and like she just felt more comfortable. Like.
It was crazy because in my head, I really thought, like, wow, this could be like a Dateline episode. If something were to go south.
No, literally, that's like what your mom would listen to on audiobook.
Yeah, like
something happened.
Murder in the Bahamas.
Oh my gosh. Well,
but it worked out.
Funny.
Stop.
And overall, your trip was good. And would you go back to the Bahamas?
Hell yeah, I would go back to that. The last thing I want to say really quickly about this trip is that in the Caribbean in general is the rum capital of the world. So like when I went to Puerto Rico, it was like very prominent, the rum culture. They're very like proud of their rum. And it was the same vibe in the Bahamas. They were like giving out shots of rum all over the place. Like,
I feel like Puerto Rico though is better for rum.
Yeah, Puerto Rico is way higher quality. The Bahamas is I think they have a worse like economical situation. So like it's not as high quality there, but I always just love to go. The bartender in me loves the alcohol cultures in different countries,
That's cool.
But specifically the Caribbean ones because rum is my favorite spirit.
That's dope. I'm so
and that's
happy.
all. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I tried some.
Kate made it on her first cruise.
Yeah, I tried some local beers.
That's
took a bunch
cool.
of shots.
You have to show me photos of the trip.
The boat was fire.
Because I am interested to see.
Although I had no service on the boat, and that was a little like stressful.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun. And shout out to my...
in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, I was floating around.
Shout out to Kate's aunt.
Yeah, shout out to my Aunt Jane because I know she's watching.
For real, like, that was awesome.
I'm really we had a fun time. It was honestly a lot of fun.
Well, while you were gone,
give it to me.
The only thing I want to tell you is, well, number one, I went to see a show on Broadway. Yeah. And if you know me... Actually, you wouldn't know this because I really keep this on the down low, but like I am a theater lover at heart. Like seriously, and if you know, you know, bro. And don't hate if you've never seen like any sort of anything because like the inspiration it instills in me. I cried 5 times at this musical.
Oh my God.
It was called Hell's Kitchen and Alicia Keys wrote it and like directed it, and it's about her when she was like growing up in Hell's Kitchen, like New York City, like, and about her childhood and kind of how she found music initially. And it was all about romance and like growing up in the city, feeling so like alone and like finding her love for the piano and her mom and her's relationship and how they were like couldn't stop not getting along. And in the end, like they were getting along. Her dad's relationship. It was just such a good story. And it genuinely like I cried like 5 times. And there were some Alicia Keys songs in it that everyone knows, obviously. And that was cool because everyone in the crowd got so excited. And at the end, it was like, in New York. And everyone was just like, oh my gosh. Like, I could tell if you were like a tourist visiting New York watching that for the first time, you probably felt like magical. Because even I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, that was really good. It makes me want to go see more Broadway musicals so bad. Like, my dream one is really The Lion King. It's supposed to be the best one almost ever. I think you would like it's an underground thing that most people don't realize how crazy it is.
Yeah, I've never been to like a show. I mean, I've seen like the Christmas Spectacular.
Yeah,
but no, you gotta see.
We should go see one. The Lion King tickets are so expensive.
I wanted to see The Outsiders.
Yes,
on Broadway.
We probably would have. My sister saw that in her class, and she said it was really good.
Is it over now?
And there's so many musicals, it stresses me out. No, like Broadway musicals go on for years. There's a Michael Jackson one out right now. There's one about 2 robots falling in love. Like,
what the hell?
They go crazy. So if you ever have a chance, like, and you're in New York City and you're like, what should I do? Like, try to find a cheap show because it's actually really like an unforgettable experience, if you ask me.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Actually.
Another thing that happened is, this is like totally opposite side of the spectrum here, but for any of our gamer fans out there, and especially I needed to tell Chris this so bad because I know he knows who this is. But at work this week, and it wasn't even a weekend. It was like Monday night. First person that walks through the door at my restaurant and my job, does not have a reservation, walks right in for a table for two, is Clicks.
I don't know this.
I don't know him either. I feel quite annoyed that I don't know him because I know Ninja, I know Myth, like I know, okay, everyone knows Ninja, whatever. But like the time I loved Fortnite and watching Fortnite gaming was like pretty much Ninja's prime.
Before Clicks time.
Yes, before like fucking all these like newer, younger, in my opinion, a little bit more annoying influencers that are like cranking 90s as freak. Like I saw Clicks' okay, I don't know what that means. But I saw Clicks TikTok and I watched clips of him playing Fortnite and I was like, oh shit, like they're going crazy nowadays. Anyways, he's a multi-million-dollar freaking gamer, hella followers, just did a stream with Kai Cenat, makes all these TikToks with all these famous influencers, and then he was just sitting there drinking a glass of wine and eating a freaking chicken.
Talking about money.
Talking about so much money. Every time I walked by, I would like look at his phone. And I saw like him looking at an apartment at one point. Next time I see him on messages, like 800 messages, it looks like.
Must be nice.
For real. And then I saw his credit card and it said Clicks Gaming. And it's spelled CLIX. Clicks.
Oh, that's actually sick.
It's cool, right?
That's a cool way to spell it.
It's a cool name.
Maybe I like him.
Yeah, he seemed nice, but it was just funny. And I thought that any of the fans that would think that was cool, he's in town. So watch out.
Go out and try to find him.
Yeah.
Another like small update I have quickly is that I really am joining you on the wave of motivation to get back in the gym.
Oh, yay. You went to the gym together today.
Yeah. Well,
I know where you were going with that.
Well, I went to the gym by myself yesterday.
I love a good gym topic.
I went to the gym by myself yesterday for the first time since June. And let me tell you, from like maybe December of last year until June of this year, I was so locked into the gym, locked in with my diet, wasn't skipping a day ever, would go after work. And then I went on one vacation with Chris to South Carolina for like 10 days and never stepped foot in the gym again after
now that you say that
trip.
You're right. That's crazy.
After the cruise I just went on, I came home and I had just been feeling really eager to get back in the gym. I don't know what it is. Like every time I go on vacation nowadays, I just want to work out. And so I just was like, I'm going to go. Mm-hmm. And I had to pay $70 to catch up on all my bills, but it's fine. I went yesterday. I have lost so much progress. I'm so annoyed. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I stopped. I mean, I do, but I'm a little bit annoyed at myself because I lost so much progress. I'm sure I'll get it back fairly quickly if I really do lock in, but things that used to be
how quickly we lose muscle.
Things that used to be super easy for me felt so difficult yesterday and today.
Yeah.
Which honestly makes me even more excited to get back into it and like regain all of that back. I bought myself some nice groceries.
Yeah, we went to the store. We bought groceries for the first time. Like Kay and I used to be really locked in to the point where we were going grocery shopping like once or twice a week together every week. We kind of knew each other's diets, what we were doing, kind of like everything we were eating. So it was a little funny being back in the store. We were a little frazzled. We spent a lot of time in the aisles like, oh, like,
yeah.
But honestly, we got everything we got a good haul.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to cut back on dairy. Mm-hmm. So it's like a little bit more annoying for me to figure out like protein.
Yeah.
And all the things without cottage cheese.
Yeah.
Or
and
like
yogurt and stuff.
Yeah. Without like Greek yogurt.
Yeah.
Because dairy is like my favorite food category, but for like one reason or another, like I'm trying to cut back on it. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'm really excited because I feel like in the winter, there's not much to do and I'm excited to be more locked into the gym.
We talked about this last episode.
Yeah, and it worked because October we got back, at least I got back into it. Like I think you couldn't because you went on vacation and stuff, but we kind of got past the barriers, which were like the drive to the gym, the paying for the gym, which our gym is just so expensive, but worth it for a couple of reasons. That's why we stay. Yeah. And so we had to just get past those obstacles. And then once you're in, you're in. And yeah, it's really unmotivating when you go back into the gym after like a little bit. it could be literally like a week and you feel different in the gym. That's like the hard part. So being gone for more than like a couple weeks is really hard. So don't get unmotivated. Like, you just gotta accept the fact that you're gonna have a shitty couple days and you're gonna be really sore and really annoyed when you're trying to like do cardio or something.
I'm actually stressed out for tomorrow.
We did legs today and cardio.
I'm not gonna be able to function.
Follow our Instagram, by the way, because we're gonna start like vlogging more, especially on days that we're together, and just posting what we're doing. And I think they're gonna be entertaining stories. So if you want more content from us besides just the videos,
if you want short form content, you could check
like today we posted the miniest of gym vlogs. We just posted a few photos. We didn't take a photo of the grocery haul. That's tough.
We could do like grocery hauls in the future though. Guys, we're so full of ideas and so excited about this podcast, and it's been like a little bit tricky trying to build it up from nothing, and we're figuring it out and working on it, but we have so much.
We're not worried though, because we know what the future holds and what the next year holds. And 2026 for this podcast is going to be like pretty life-changing, in my opinion. Yes. And
I'm just so excited and so grateful.
I just hope everyone watching is just as excited. And this kind of leads into my next topic. I got to get deep real quick. While you were gone, like, I kind of realized that like I went from being really unmotivated and kind of sad about being in my 20s to more like, all right, I'm ready. Like, there was a few weeks there where I was really like, wow, like, I really would love to be 17 again. I really don't want to deal with this adult stuff. And I'm not even fully an adult, I feel like, yet. Not all the responsibilities.
Not even nearly.
But after talking to so many people, which I also have been using my phone for good recently. I've been like literally picking up the phone and calling people, texting people that I don't usually talk to, or just friends that I miss. And I talked to like 3 to 4 people in the past couple weeks who have kind of been in the same like boat as me, and we're all in such different situations. But it makes me feel less alone, and I hope anyone watching who's like just at any stage of point in their life where they're like, this is just like, your 20s are hard because your early 20s, because we're all going through like our own shit, but it feels so lonely because it is our own experience. But in general, we're not alone. Like, every one of my friends who's like living in completely different states, like going through the most different things, are like, I feel the same exact way, bro. And I'm realizing like your 20s are just another stage of like you literally went from being like a baby to a toddler. That's how it feels.
Honestly, I feel the same way, because I just think that it's so easy to feel like lost and like you don't know what to do or where to go or what the next step is. And that is the worst like mindset to get kind of caught up in.
Yeah.
And so it's nice to know that not everybody knows what the F they're doing.
Yeah. And I feel like I just explained that really
No, I thought you did a great job. I was following so clearly.
But the way that I pictured it the other day was like, okay, from 1 year old to like 20, we really learned, like, we just got the base layer of our like paint on our lives. And now in our 20s, you're all of a sudden expected, and I don't know if it's from ourselves, like the pressure of like ourselves or society of like, you're supposed to have it all figured out, but this is just the second layer, the second coat. Like, now you got to take everything you learned and everything you actually didn't have a choice to learn, because like the way you were raised, what your family life was like, all the shit that you like are in pain about from your childhood and stuff, and just apply that in everyday life basically and try to like figure it out. And recently I've just been like trying to accept that all and stop being angry at anything that happened from like 1 to 20 and just being like, it's a blessing. Like, how can I take this and like use it in my 20s and really like hone in on it and use it to the best of my ability. And that's all we can do. Like, everyone has such a different story.
It's a time of like really, I think, evolving and finding yourself and leaving your hometown and gaining independence. And I feel really excited about this all. I also found myself like obviously being like, this sucks. I'm really terrified to like do all this adult shit.
Yeah.
But recently I just feel freaking excited.
Yeah.
Especially about...
And it takes a lot of guts to be excited. It really does.
Yeah.
It's easy to be... at least it's easier for me to sometimes be more negative.
I always just had this gut feeling. I don't know what it was, but when I turned 21, I had this gut feeling that I hadn't had since maybe my 16th or 17th birthday. And I was like, you know what? Like 21 is going to be a really, really good year for me. And that's why my 21st birthday was so special. And I talked about this before on the podcast, but I was like emotional. And it's because like I just had this like overwhelming feeling of like hope for this year, and I refuse to let go of that. Like, I'm making 21 my bitch. I don't care.
You know how I feel like that way about 22. Like, I hope that doesn't sound cliche, but I really didn't feel like that about 21, and I felt pressured afterward and kind of mad that I didn't, because obviously 21 is built up to be like the best birthday. And although I've learned already so much as a 21-year-old, and I'm almost 22, which is actually crazy to me. Like,
I was just talking about that.
The fuck?
I was just talking about that the other day.
But 22. For some reason, 22 sounds so much better than 21. Being like double number is sick. You're not going to be that till you're 33.
Lucky number 22.
And the last time I was that was 11, and I loved being 11. I just, something about the double numbers, and maybe it's like an OCD thing. Like, I'm so hyped to say like I'm 22. Like, and I just think that 22 is going to hold a lot of travel and fun. I just think my life is going to change a lot.
Yeah,
I think this year was like a year for just craziness, and like the next year or growth.
Chaos.
It's like growth, and then next year is like locking in. Like, that's when the real shit's about to happen, I feel like.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're just a little older than me. So for me, it's 21. For you, it's 22, but it's the same.
Yeah.
But yeah,
like I just had a realization in general that I think that at least the first couple years of your 20s might mean breaking down and then picking up the pieces again over and over and over, whether that be family things, relationship things, like your living situation, your car situation, every little thing. It's gonna break you, and then you're gonna rebuild and break and then rebuild, and like to not get unmotivated when you break, because that's just like you're on the route to rebuilding.
I'm really excited to evolve with the podcast. Like, I'm just so excited to have this to like look back on, like when we are doing all the things that we are talking about behind the scenes that you'll see in the future. When we get to those places in our lives, like we're gonna look back at this time and be like,
yeah,
they were excited for a reason, because this is awesome.
Yeah, no, it's true. And I hope that everyone is also excited about something in life. And if you're just not, you got to find something to be, because looking forward to things is also what keeps you going. And it could be the smallest plan next week. Who cares? Like, I'm going to see my cousin and we're going to an arcade. Anything small,
it's
like
the
that
little
to
things,
keep you going. That's another thing I was going to say. A lot of the friends I was talking to were like, yeah, like the small things are really keeping me going. It's like the walks that I'm taking outside. Like this, it really relieves the stress. Like, I think the stress of just being at this age is also like can be overwhelming.
I feel so strongly. Like, I agree with that.
Yeah.
You know, my biggest thing that I look forward to every day, getting coffee in the morning.
Okay.
I go to bed looking forward to it.
That's a lot of coffee drinkers out there too. I feel like I can't relate. I would say like my morning tea, or maybe like brushing my teeth.
No. I don't know.
I
literally dread doing that.
All right. Well, all I'm saying is like I was in a state of mind like a month ago where the small things like that, where I was so like down in the dumps, bro. I was even like, none of this is worth the feeling I'm feeling right now. Like I just felt like shit. All right. I felt like shit. But when you start looking at the little things and you just have to try to get out of your slump and be grateful about the little things first, and then you can grow and build. And then like life just becomes a little easier.
It's the little things.
Yeah.
I'm always trying to convince people to pick up more hobbies. And or just anything that like makes you happy, and make sure that you're constantly doing them for yourself. Like me going and getting coffee in the morning is like one of my favorite parts of my day. Yeah. That's why I do it every morning.
I agree.
Or
and for me, like journaling.
Yeah, or like
a walk
even just
outside,
watching your favorite show. Like literally anything that you can do to make yourself happy, do it over and over and over and over.
Yeah, and fuck what anybody else says about it. Yes. Unless it's drugs.
Sir. Yeah. Unless it's like hard drugs.
For real. Which leads us into the last topic I want to talk about, because it's so weird that you said this today, because I've been thinking about it. But the music topic that we talked about a little bit earlier, I will say that like I think this is scientifically proven like by now because it's pretty obvious. Like the music that you listen to really reflects your lifestyle and your life and how you're thinking about your life. Like if you just listen for a second to the lyrics of like the artists that you love, you're like, you could question yourself, be like, can I say like this?
Can I say what I told you in the car?
Yeah.
So Achaia and I were driving to the gym today, and I told her that while I was on the plane flying home from Florida, I randomly searched like my top songs from 2021, which is like music from when I was 16, I believe. Whatever. And I shuffled it while I was on the plane, and I had one of the best plane rides of my life. Like, I don't know why I stopped listening to that type of music. It was like just really happy. Every song was like either like really upbeat, like pop music or like pop punk or like whatever. But it was just all songs that made me feel so happy.
I think your music, you know, I think about you a lot actually with this. Your music in general is very happy, bro. Very happy.
I know that because I don't like to listen to sad music.
And
it
number
makes me
one,
depressed.
I don't judge you, but at the same time, I'm always like, but she doesn't know this artist. She doesn't listen to this.
Yeah,
though.
but
like,
you don't
is it
know.
worth it? Because Kate, you don't understand when I'm like driving home from work late at night and I shuffle that playlist, bro, and it's just poetic. Kind of sad, but like also just hits deep in the soul. Like you don't listen to any deep
because
music.
It makes me depressed. Why would I listen to something that is going to turn my mood from neutral to like
it's true
sad? I'd rather go from neutral to slightly happy.
It's true. But sometimes the happy music just isn't hitting these days, and I just like the sad music is addicting. True. It's like, bad.
I listen to my fair share of sad music, but really only when I'm already feeling
recently,
sad.
Bro, I've been just shuffling it every time I'm in the car. Only also because I've been really enjoying like singing, and I want like a slow, good. And when I mean sad, I'm just meaning like
Zach Bryan and like
Lana Del Rey is like the saddest it gets, but like there's a bunch of different artists. It's like jazz, like chill, whatever. But it's mostly on like a low vibrational scale, which also affects your mood. Like there's different vibrations when it comes to music, and like the higher vibrational music puts you in a higher mood. Like, so I'm just aware of it. I don't know if I'm ready to change yet.
Well, I'm being
aware.
I'm here to tell all of you, from me personally to you, the music that you listen to really heavily impacts your mood.
Yeah.
So,
but it's addictive. So
listening to some happy music once in a while.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you so much for listening.
Thanks for listening. Tune in
genuinely
next week.
Thank you.
Genuinely.
It means a lot to me if you listen to this. I know my little cousin is watching this. Hi, Madison.
It's always hi, Madison. Yeah, thanks for watching.
Tune in next week because we're gonna be uploading an episode. All right?
Yes, because our audio will not be displaced.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Really.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.